tournament of the boys section. It will be South Africa in all yellow versus Zambia in all green for the ultimate prize of the COSAFA Under 15 Schools Football Championships here in Stellenbosch. Stand by for the national anthems, and we shall bring you this live action from Ida's Valley Sports Fields.
The national anthem of the host nation, South Africa.
Very well, greetings from the beautiful town of Stellenbosch, South Africa. We welcome you to the final of the 4th edition of the Under 15 CAF Schools Football Championships, a brainchild of the CAF president, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, and the Motsepe Foundation, who have pumped in a whopping $10 million to help promote football in schools across Africa. Each region in Africa will produce a winner that will qualify to next year's 2026 Continental Schools Championships. And the winners of the girls' competition so far are Zambia, who just beat South Africa by a goal to 0. The 3-time champions of Africa have been dethroned. And now here to take on South Africa, the 3-time defending champions, are Zambia boys under 15 schools team as well. It will be an thrilling match. Stay tuned as we bring you all the live action here from Ida Sports Valley and Stellenbosch. I am your commentator, Clifford Mulenga. And we are about to bring you all the excitement, the drama, and sadly, the defeats as well. With me here in studio is my colleague, Michelle Shapange. Michelle, we have just witnessed a very beautiful final in the women's section between Zambia and South Africa. And Zambia have dethroned the three-time defending champions, South Africa. And now the boys, South Africa, who are also three-time defending champions, face Zambia as well in a rivalry that has been a rivalry for years and years. What are we expecting? What are you saying here?
At this point in time, seeing how this day has turned out so far, anything is possible. And let me tell you something. There's a reason as to why these two sides made it to the final for Clifford, whether it's Zambia or South Africa.
Absolutely.
I am looking forward to just a really intense and I'm sure a competitive match between these two sides. Like you say, it's always a big one when these two sides meet.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
A derby, it is.
A big derby, it is indeed. And the two teams who have had consistent lineups to their teams, this is how they line up. Starting with South Africa, Kwena Setati in goals. Kialeboka Raspehi, just number 2. Kusela Mtanchiso, just number 4. Lefu Mutaung, just number 5. Kienu Moses, just number 7. And one of their star players in this team, Klumi Shaka, just number 10. Dando Nonvete, another star player, just number 11. Number 15, Siabonga Bongwana. Number 18, Latronono Modise. Look out for him, ladies and gentlemen. Their striker, Nasri Idris, the jersey number 19, and their captain and Mr. Consistent, Katleko Mokabuki. And they'll be led by their coach, Aubrey Bongani Bilakazi. Zambia in goals, Christopher Wamundila, just number 1. Just number 5, Mastano Mulenga. Just number 6, Moses Munkombwe. Just number 7, and captain of the side, Charles Sitali. Just number 8, Tabo Sindwa. Just number 10, look out for him as well, Alan Chinambu. Number 11, Michael Chilinda. Just number 12, Mapalo Sampa, who comes back in after being sent off in the last group game. Just number 14, Emmanuel Mpongo. And the top scorer so far of the tournament, Zambia's number 17, Maxen Simuko. And just number 20, Thompson Mwashinvinji to marshal that backline. And their captain here is Mr. Bray Sichonga. South Africa in all yellow get the game kicked off. Zambia in all green attacking from left to right. It will be a high intensity game, this one. This, I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, you all know is a great rivalry in this football. From the junior teams to the senior teams, the Bafana and the Chipolo Polo have always produced some great encounters in recent memory. And here we are, it's the CAF Under-15 Schools Football Championships taking place here in South Africa, Stellenbosch. Zambia with a free kick, launch a long one into the box. Can they find it? And South Africa able to clear their lines. South Africa, Zambia win the tackle. Sindwa. Zambia in possession here. Munkombwe, he has been quite good at this right back position. Tries to turn around and loses the ball to South Africa. You can see South Africa, Shaka. He will need to be watched closely in this game. Michelle, a good start, a bright start in this game. What are you expecting? What are you seeing here?
I'm already seeing that both of these sides going for it. I'm expecting a more attacking game, probably, knowing how good they are when it goes to up front, just like now. So whoever it is that I believe scores first has an advantage, has already an advantage. But they will keep that momentum going.
Most definitely. It will be definitely a game pound for pound, punch for punch here. These are two teams that know each other quite well. They know what to expect from each other, and they will know one here is going to lie back and let the other one take advantage. It will be a high intensity game. Zambia, Mukombo trying to look for Maxen Smuko, but cannot find. Cleared away by South Africa. Sindwa. Sindwa back on the ball. Sindwa dribbles his man, looks up, finds his teammate there.
And remember that last year South Africa had to win on penalties.
Exactly.
It's very competitive.
Oh yes.
That final.
Yes. Both teams have got brand new players in the squad. None of the players from last year, I think except for the South African captain, was part of the squad that played in Namibia last year. The rest of the players are newcomers, and they will want to create their own history. But here comes South Africa. Idris drives into the box. Idris, what can he find his teammate? Good defending there from Zambia. out of touch for a corner kick to South Africa. You can already see they want to find that early goal, South Africa.
Absolutely. Very evident early on into the match. Maybe they were watching, I'm sure they were watching the ladies' game, the girls' game.
Yeah. I think the boys are also quite heartbroken. They would have loved to win both tournaments, boys and girls, but the girls have lost for South Africa, so the boys will try to make amends. But that puts the pressure on Zambia to want to fight there as they defend this corner kick. Corner from South Africa, headed down. Zambia clear their lines. Out of touch for a throw-in. To throw into South Africa. The pressure is really, really on both teams here because South Africa won't want to lose twice at home, and Zambia will not want to get on that plane tomorrow back home with a silver medal while their colleagues are brandishing gold medals.
Indeed, absolutely. So now, pressure on both sides when you think of it, really. Really, really, either way, no one wants to get second place. Remember the $100,000 at stake here.
Of course.
And the championship. The third place going to Eswatini earlier on. Bronze medal.
Zambia on the attack. Oh, good throw ball there, but Musimogo could not just find the touch to lead himself onto target, and South Africa able to clear their lines. Both teams are very strong in the middle of the pack, and they will definitely try to take advantage of the other from the middle of the pack. Zambia have got the number 5, Maisten Mlenga in the midfield, and South Africa have got non-vete as well. Tando non-vete in the middle of the pack. Very, very good players for their sides. They will want to dominate this midfield. Throwing to Zambia. Out of touch from South Africa to Zambia. But here we go. Zambia with a throw-in on the left side there with Sampa Mapalo for Zambia.
And you have to say, Clifford, another thing that's so lovely to watch about these two sides is that none of them, in the group stages, they want to keep that 100% record,
Of course, of course.
South Africa particularly.
Yeah. Good defending there from their captain, ever reliable. Katleko. And Zambia trying to take a shot. It hits the referee. In whose advantage does he give the ball? It gives it to the Zambian side in the middle of the pack. It's Mlenga on the ball. Escape from South Africa. Oh, that. It's an effort. You can see South Africa are trying to play that ball behind the South African defense to get Idris, the ever-running Idris up front there to keep running. And Zambia will need to watch that ball carefully. Here comes Zambia. Chilinda. He has been very good for Zambia on the wings. What can he do from here? Chilinda looks up, puts in a ball. Headed away by South Africa. They try to clear their lines through Shaka. Finds Idris, but he can only head the ball out for a throw-in to Zambia. These are two teams that have got great respect for each other because they know very well you snooze, you lose. Elong went to the box. South Africa clear their lines through Lifa Motaong. Throwing to Zambia on the right side here with Munkombwe, jersey number 6 for Zambia. It is a good opening game so far. Lots of energy. Good cross from Munkombwe. Who can he find there? Oh, Zambia. It's in the box. Chilinda.
What a chance.
Chilinda here still comes there. Can he take a shot? Sampa with a strike. Oh, good strike. But good block equally from Zuma for South Africa. And out of touch for a throw-in to Zambia. Zambia have got the momentum so far. Will they make this advantage count? Oh, South Africa strike back. Here comes Zambia in the midfield. Back to the defender here who looks for that switch. Good switch on top of the defense, African defense. Raspehi is out there to clean it up. Sampa on the ball. Mapalo. Sampa is stripped down by Zuma for a free kick to Zambia in a dangerous position. If they can get a good ball into the box, they give themselves an opportunity to get that first goal. What will Zambia create from this free kick? Zambia have got the numbers in the box, and so do South Africa. South Africa in all yellow with the goalkeeper in red, and Zambia in all green and the goalkeeper in blue and black shorts. The ball comes in. Goalkeeper makes a mess of it. Oh, lucky enough, his defense is there to clear the lines for him. Kwena Setati in goals for South Africa. Zambia still with the advantage.
It's very important to know as a goalkeeper that your defense will always be ready to back you up. And that's what we just witnessed here. And that situation is Mwamba.
It will be a good battle on that left side there where Michael Chilinda is up against Kienu Moses. Both very quick players, both very intelligent players, and they both have the energy. It will be a good battle between the two of them. And like I've already highlighted, South Africa is looking for this long ball in behind this Zambian back pair. And if they don't watch that ball and allow Idris to get in there, they will be punished. The long ball up front, headed down by Simoko. South Africa managed to clear their lines. Back in Zambia in control so far. Mapalo looks up, whips it in. Zambia still in attack as Zambia, jersey number 10. South Africa managed to clear their lines. Looks, find Idris. Idris finds Modise. Modise through on goal for Zambia. Oh, he's tripped down. He is being brought down by Thompson Wasilinji, and the red card is coming out. The referee says it will just be a yellow card. Wasilinji had his tongue in his mouth when he saw that red card coming out, but he is lucky to only walk away with a yellow card. South Africa protests, and the referee is explaining to the captain that that challenge did not warrant a red card. Lucky boy Mwashilinji is, but he will now have to watch himself carefully as he has been booked. Look at that replay again. Modise, what a good break there. And he was just got tripped. Cynical challenge there by Mwashilinji, and he is really such a lucky child to get away with just a yellow card caution. He will now have to play under pressure throughout this game. Michelle, that break was really good from South Africa behind the Zambian defense again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he got
really
tripped.
A chance. I'm sure that would have been in the back of the net. And I think that's why, under that, the South African or Zambian defender also panicked in that situation, that the only way to stop him would have to do that.
Oh, a mistake from the Zambian goalkeeper. Huge mistake from the Zambian goalkeeper, and allows Idris to tap in, mishandled the ball and dropped it in the path of Idris. And it is here after 10 minutes. South Africa 1, Zambia 0. Just number 19, Idris Nasri puts Zambia in the lead. It was a poorly taken free kick, and oh, what a mistake. But that free kick should actually be retaken because the ball touched both feet from the one player. It should be retaken, but the referee sees nothing wrong with it, and the action continues. And South Africa have taken the lead with a very unfortunate mistake from Christopher Wamundila, who has been quite good in this tournament.
And what a goal too. I think you have to give credit to South Africa as well for being on standby and ready to able to pick up.
Yes, absolutely.
To get up back of the net.
Absolutely. When you're in that box there, you just have to anticipate that anything
can go wrong.
Happen. Anything can go wrong. Keeper can fumble the ball, as we have just witnessed here. And Idris puts South Africa in the lead. The defending champions, the three-time defending champions, have the lead after 10 minutes. What can Zambia do here? Center referee Eduardo Manza from Angola, assisted by Jose Hebo from Angola. Hakim Elefontre from Comoros Islands, and the fourth official is Weliswa Stenkamp from Eswatini. Zambia with a free kick in the middle of the park.
Maybe they can capitalize off this one. Zambia.
They would definitely be hoping to. They whip a ball into the box. Headed down. What did they do here? Zambia. The ball not yet cleared. Cleared away by Kienu Moses. Zambia still with the ball in attack. Taken back by Mukombwe. What can Zambia do? Oh, just tries to take it down. Musumuko there, but didn't do it properly, and the referee Jones calls for a handball.
Oh my. That was quite unnecessary.
It is a man's game.
But also in football, that's what happens.
Yeah, very, very physical from Munkombe there. Zambia. Trip down Musumoko. Free kick to Zambia. Brought down by Raspehi. Can Zambia create something from here? They want to fight back as soon as they can. But South Africa is very well disciplined at the back, holding their lines very well, fighting very hard. They are the defending champions, and they have been in these kind of situations before. They know the pressure is on them now. Can Zambia fight back? Zambia, Stali, Captain Charles Stali, just number 7 for Zambia. Okay, what can he do here? Can he create something? Runs at them, gets in the box. Stali, 5, beats 1, beats 2. Post in play. Corner kick given to Zambia. Some good work down the line there by Stali. Wins his team. The corner kick which will be taken by jersey number 12 for Zambia, who is Mapalo Sampa from Matero Boys Secondary School. Zambia 1 after 14 minutes. South Africa 1, Zambia 0. Corner whipped in. Zambia, can they fight back? South Africa are there to clear their lines. Zambia, once more, Mapalo. Can he whip that back in? He whips it back in. Zambia, Stanley! Oh! Just sends it short wide off the goal. In a very good goal scoring position. We saw him score a goal like that in yesterday's game, but he cannot replicate the same in this game, and he sends it short wide off target. And South Africa managed to clear their lines. Here comes Idris again, the goal scorer. Idris, hard running Idris. Idris tries to take on 2, but Zambia win back possession. Zambia, here they come with the number 10, Chinambu. Here comes Zambia. Zambia attacking on the left side of the wing there. Zambia, Chinambu in the box, beats his man. Drives the box. Can he find a teammate? He does. He finds a teammate. Oh, it has been called out, and it's a goal kick to South Africa. A good run from him. Unfortunately, took too long to release the ball. It is 15 minutes gone. Michelle.
Oh, 4 minutes left of this first half so far. I think the game is going exactly like how we said it could go at the beginning of this tournament or this final. I think that South Africa, already started off quite strong at the beginning, going up front. Zambia still also looking for that equalizer, and I know they would want to get that equalizer right before halftime, because I think going into halftime, knowing that you're 1-0 down, it's a bit risky, because what South Africa will go do is build on that momentum. They will make sure that their focus is on getting even more in that second half.
Absolutely, Michelle. South Africa there with the corner kick in the 16th minute. They are a goal up. Same, a repeat of last year's final in Namibia, where South Africa won on penalties, and they have taken a lead this time around. In last year's final, it was Zambia who took the lead. South Africa coming back to equalize and sending the game to penalties. Will Zambia do the same, or will South Africa build on their momentum and get a second goal? But here comes Zambia. Stanley, he just loses his footing there, and South Africa managed to clear their line.
I know that by all means that Zambia or South Africa would also make sure they perhaps try to get even 2 for halftime, just for that to get that steadiness and certainty.
The second goal would definitely be very important for South Africa, but Zambia trying to hit back with Stali here. Combo pushing forward, Zambia grab the ball. There comes the dangerous Modise. Just loses the ball, overruns the ball. And South Africa have a throw in. 17 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go in the first half. It is South Africa 1, Zambia 0. It is the final of the men's edition of the CAF Schools Under 15 Football Championship. Zambia trying to create something here with the ever-running captain, hard-working Sitali. Pause. Good defending from South Africa there. Well done. Good play. South Africa throws it to nobody, and Zambia get the ball again. Oh, Simusimuko is on target. Can he find the equalizer here? Oh no. Should have taken the shot when he could. but he allows
Such a
South
lovely
Africa to
defending.
clear their lines. Good
Such a lovely defending, especially made hold of Muntau. Really, really good.
Committed defending from South Africa. It is a high intensity game. Two good teams here. Very great rivalry between these two teams. And it is South Africa in the lead right now. South Africa chasing the ball down. Idris, ever running Idris, and Zambia can only clear the ball out of tack for a throw in to South Africa. It is 2 minutes to go before the end of the first half. Here comes South Africa. Bongwana tries a long range shot. Not very well taken, and it goes out of touch. Go kick to Zambia. Quick start, but the ball is rolling, and he's told to restart the ball. Christopher Omundila, he will want to make amends for that earlier mistake that allowed South Africa to come in and take the lead. He launches a long ball forward. Zambia, Stali, pumps it up. Good hold up. There's Zambia. Good pass there. Zambian behind. Zambia! It is in! It is just number 11 for Zambia with the equalizer. Michael Chilinda of Pakud Secondary School in Zambia. Equalizes for Zambia. Takes off a jersey.
Looks like the referee is issuing a yellow card here. I don't know to who, but
to the goal scorer who took off his jersey. I feel that was quite unnecessary to take off his jersey in the first half of the game. It is an equalizer, yes, all right, but yeah, taking off the jersey right there was just unnecessary. But he's a young man. He will learn one or two things from that incident. It is just before halftime. Zambia 1, South Africa 1, just like it was in last year's final as well, where Zambia took the lead, South Africa came back. South Africa took the lead. Zambia have come back. It is South Africa in yellow, Zambia in green. South Africa going again. Idris, forcefully trying to take his way there. Cleared away by Zambia. Very, very good fight between two very good teams. Zambia, the attack. Here comes Zambia. Zambia. Great 10, batch number 10 to Stali. Stali, can he find his man? Stali. Stali, Chimambu, Stali. Oh, good defending from South Africa there. The captain clears the line. As the referee brings the fence up to a close here. It is South Africa 1, Zambia 1. Stay tuned for second half of this CAF African Football Championships. We shall be back with the second half.
What do you guys eat? What do you guys eat? Because today we are eating the same thing. Where are you? Enough of a trying to talk, but you know, there's about 50 roadblocks between your office and
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live for the second half of the final of this CAF Under 15 African Regional Qualifier, where South Africa, the defending champions, are taking on Zambia. A repeat of last year's final in which South Africa won via penalties. South Africa are the defending champions 3 times. They have defended this title since inception in 2022, and they get to host it in 2025, and they are 1-1 at halftime with Zambia. What can we expect from both teams here in the second half? Evenly poised, 50-50 encounter between 2 teams that know each other very, very well, who will take the initiative and hold on to the lead. Zambia get things kicked off. Zambia are in all green and attacking from right to left. South Africa are in all yellow. Goals coming through. Nashri Idris of South Africa, jersey number 9-10, and jersey number 11 for Zambia, Michael Chilinda. Second half underway. Kienu. Zuma into Shaka. He's been a great player for South Africa in this tournament. Very skillful. And he just gets fouled there. Free kick in the middle of the park for South Africa. Michelle, it has been a high intensity first half. Do we expect more of the same in the second half?
Absolutely. I will not expect anything else from this game, because we already saw that just before halftime. What Zambia did was proof that the game is on, and I don't think a halftime prep talk would in any way stop that same intensity.
Yeah, definitely. If you are just joining us or you're not aware, we just witnessed the girls' final in the first half, where South Africa, the defending 3-time defending champions, lost their throne to Zambia by a goal to 0. And now it is the boys' final here, and this is the second half of 20 minutes to go, and it is 1-1. South Africa looking to defend their title for a 4th time on home soil, while Zambia looking to win it for the first time after being edged out on penalties by South Africa in last year's final in Walvis Bay in Namibia. And Zambia launched a long ball forward, dashed on, straight into the safe hands of the goalkeeper, Sitati. He launches a long ball forward, looking for a dress. Zambia defend well. Zambia, Master Mlenga to the goal scorer. Oh, just a poor touch for him. The ball goes out of touch for throwing to South Africa. Neither team have made a substitution as yet, and it looks very, very evenly poised. Do you think now is the time for those substitutions, or is the game going okay?
I think for now at least, it can still be maintained, because it seems like both teams still just kind of recovering off or coming off half time. I think for now, at least what we can do is, particularly the bench, coach, is make observations as to whether or not that flow is going the same, and then you make your changes from there based off that.
Exactly.
Not always the best to change immediately after half time, but we'll have to. That's up to the coaches to make that decision.
Yeah, it is 1-0, and if it finishes 1-1, beg your pardon, and if it ends like this, it goes straight to penalties. South Africa about to make their first substitution. They will bring on jersey number 4, Puselan Chantizo, and he will be replacing jersey number 9, who is Awande Zuma. It is a tournament rule that there will be rolling substitutions, meaning a player can go off and come back on. The player can go off and come back on, ladies and gentlemen. Zambia with a breakthrough. Good defending from South Africa, and they clear their lines, throwing to Zambia. Each team right now need that man, a miracle man, one that can lift them up and find them that crucial goal to break the deadlock. It is South Africa 1, Zambia 1. Zambia. Mastero plays in the box. South Africa clear their lines. But Zambia still in attack. There was the captain Sitali. Tries to let off for Munkombwe. But South Africa fight very well with Modise, who wins possession. Good play from South Africa. Bongwana driving the ball forward. He looks up for a brace behind the defense, but not the ball he was looking for. And Zambia managed to clear the ball and up. It is offside call against Zambia. It is, ladies and gentlemen, 24 minutes gone. 16 minutes to go. It is Zambia 1, South Africa 1. South Africa is in all yellow, goalkeeper is in red. Zambia all green, goalkeeper is in blue and black shots. Very, very tough game. Tight game, very, very tactical and technical game. Some good skills from the players here. South Africa launches long forward. Zambia, Idris! Can he take it in? Oh, lucky boy is Christopher Mundila again. He had allowed and he launches the ball forward. Zambia, can they find a second? Zambia! Zambia take the lead. What an assist from Christopher Mundila. One of the best assists of the tournament. Definitely one of the best assists of this tournament. South Africa just missed by a whisker there through Idris. Wamundila grabs the ball and launches it forward into the path of an appreciative Maxen Musimuko, the top scorer of the tournament now with 6 goals. Makes no mistake from close range. Look at that. What a good finish from the number 17, Maxen Musimuko, from Matero Boys Secondary School in Lusaka. Makes it 2-1 to the boys in green. That is Zambia. It is after 25 minutes. South Africa 1, Zambia 2. Will the defending champions South Africa fight back, or will Zambia hang on and join their sisters as champions of the 2025 CAF African Football Schools Championship? Michelle, fantastic setup, some fantastic assists from the goalkeeper there, and a good finish from Musimuko.
Exactly. And also, just you can see now that Zambia are more eager than ever. They know they're really so close this time around. And now it's a lovely skill also to have witnessed.
Oh,
maybe now.
Poor challenge from Huri, would definitely receive his matching orders now. It is the second yellow card from Thompson Masilenje. And the referee shows him no mercy this time and he walks. Very unfortunate there. But some poor defending from him, poor judgment of the ball. He let the ball bounce.
Especially knowing that he's already on a yellow card. Now this should be very hoping that it does not cost him and the team. You can see the disappointment on his face.
He will definitely be praying that his 2 mistakes, both yellow cards have come from 2 mistakes. He failed to judge the ball properly and he ended himself a yellow card in the first half. He has the same thing in the second half and ends himself another card, and he has been sent for an early shower. Leaves his team fighting for 13 minutes with a manless. South Africa take advantage here, or will Zambia hang on for the win. South Africa, Modise on the ball, whips it in. Zambia managed to clear their lines.
Yet another reckless.
Another high challenge from Meister Nomlenga gives South Africa another attacking opportunity from a free kick. Will South Africa do better here?
They need to really be careful with these challenges.
Yes.
It cost them Zambia. I know it's a physical match, and just look at how that transpired.
He just misjudged the ball and was slow to get to the ball there. But the ever-running Idris, he has really impressed me, this boy. Idris Nasri does not stop running. Lots of energy puts his team. So and there's the coach, Zambian coach there.
Mashilinji is the one that has come off and sent off the field.
Zambia, South Africa with a free kick here. What will Shaka get from here? He goes long, poor from him, allows Christopher to clear his line. Mamuntila with another long ball into the path of, this time he does not find his man. South Africa clear their lines, but they're coming back. Mukombwe for Zambia. There comes Zambia. Stali, the captain of the side. Charles Stali. There comes Stali. Zambia. Stali beats one, beats two. Poor last pass from him allows Africa to come back. Zambia still in possession. You can see Zambia getting a little bit reckless in the challenges. They'll have to be careful. They have the lead. They just have to hold their heads together.
But you need to remember that just because they have a red card, it does not mean it's game over here. Earlier on today, we saw
Zambia are making a substitution here, a defender for an attacker. They bring on just number 19, John Musonda, and they replace one of their goal scorers, Michael Chilinda, who got himself a yellow card. Good decision from the referee. Zambian players are getting reckless. They will need to keep their heads here. They have a whole 10 minutes of football. They do not want to lose another player to a red card. Michelle, Zambia and their reckless challenges.
Yeah, it's something I picked up, that they really, really need to get it together when it comes to that, because those type of mistakes are mistakes that can be avoided. It's not things that, you think, it's an honest, something that he didn't have control of. And taking off shirt offs during celebration, for instance, is something that you can avoid.
Of course.
But unfortunately, in football, there's no time to blame yourself and complain. You have to see how you go about this one. They're in the lead. They have the upper hand, 10 more minutes to go. It's about how they take this one out now.
Exactly. And they're playing against a very good, technically gifted team here. If you give them any space, they will punish you. You need to come down and just play the game. You are controlling the game. You're in the lead. You need cool, calm heads here. South Africa make another substitution. They bring back Awande Zuma, and it looks like Modise Lefonolo, one of their star players, has gone off injured. South Africa with a corner kick. What will they get from this set piece here? They will whip it in. Koki Pak, calmly collected. And he's been fouled. And he buys himself some few minutes. And the referee takes out a yellow card for Raspehi for that challenge on the Zambian goalkeeper.
This referee being quite not taking any chances when it comes to bookings.
Yeah.
Also a way of disciplining.
Yes, referee Eduardo Mwanza from Angola. He has been very, very good. He has done very, very good job. He's doing a very good job. I've been very impressed with the refereeing at this tournament. Well done to COSAFA, who held a referees training course just before this tournament to empower, educate these young referees. And we're already seeing the fruits of those lessons. The young kids from the schools were also taken through some safeguarding rules, some safeguarding courses to teach them about, good life skills, good behavior, how to behave in these kind of spaces, and just generally in their lives as well, which is very, very good for these youngsters. Kudos to COSAFA, Dr. Motsebe Foundation, for this wonderful initiative of coming up with this CAF Schools Football Championship, where they have invested $13 million to be spread out among the winners of these competitions. This is the Southern African Competition COSAFA Tournament. And the winners here will walk away with $100,000. The runners-up with $75,000, and the bronze medalists who have already seen Swaziland, Eswatini, walking away with $50,000.
And of course, don't forget the ticket to the Continental Showpiece.
Yes, so the winners of this tournament will proceed to the 2026 Continental CAF Schools Football Championships. The defending champions are currently Tanzania, who won it in 2025 and walked away with $300,000, money that will be used for development of sporting infrastructures in the schools. South Africa with their captain trying to build something. Raspehi, just number 2. He launches one forward, but Sindwa from Zambia is here to do the defensive work for Zambia. Clears the ball out of touch, out of the stadium. Right now, he doesn't care where the ball goes as long as Zambia is safe. Good punch from the goalkeeper. Stali sends one up. South Africa are adding the numbers up front, trying to come back to this game. Zambia are fighting hard. South Africa, good ball into Shaka. Shaka! Oh, just over hits that ball and it goes out of touch for a goal kick to Zambia. And Zambia will buy themselves a few minutes. What do you think South Africa need to do right now? They have but 6 minutes to come back into this game, try to win it or force penalties, and Zambia are a man down.
And to keep it up front as much as possible. Right now, you have 6 minutes left. Being defensive is not really going to win you the game. But I think Zambia are also not making it so easy for South Africa up front. What I've observed in this last few moments, Zambia are by all means still pushing forward, regardless of the fact that
it is a personal rivalry, this one. From the schools to the international scene, it is just a great rivalry between two very good footballing teams. And what do you say is making his way back onto the pitch, and they have rested Shaka. They are just number 10, who has not had a very good game today. He has been marked out by the Zambian team. I think they studied the South African team very well, and their star players have really not shown in this game. But it has been a very good game from both teams overall. Zambia 2, South Africa, the defending champions, 1. Zambia with Munkombwe. He will need to clear the ball. He clears it. He chases by number 10. Here he comes, Zambia on the attack. What can they come up with here? Stali, Zambia, Stali. Can he find a teammate who takes a shot from long range? Sindwa, but it goes out of touch for a goal kick to South Africa. Zambia, a man down. What do they need to do to just...
And it's actually incredible because it doesn't seem like they're a man down. So far, since they got that red card, I'm not really seeing anything different in the way they are playing. Because still going at it, Zambia just need to keep it composed. It looks like now that will be a yellow card for...
Frustration, can you see he's even speeding over to the bench as well, as the South African coach has got himself booked. I'm definitely sure it's for dissent because the referee was just caught to the line by the fourth official. And you really have to applaud these officials. They have done a fantastic job in policing this game. And even the officials will need to stay calm, because sometimes when officials start this type of behavior, it spills over onto the pitch for the players.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, Clifford. There's about 4 minutes left in this game. Will South Africa respond, or will Zambia keep up? Or keep it intact?
The referee blows for a free kick there. The Zambian players are protesting, but they will need to stay out of it because you do not want to be unnecessarily booked. This is where the safeguarding rules come in for these players. It is a hot game, it is a high-intensity game, but discipline should always be maintained, especially that it's the youth tournament. We want them to have the good guidance and teachings of good behavior on and off the pitch. But kudos to the referee for taking out that yellow card. He needs to instill discipline in the players. South Africa with the free kick. Dando Nomvete standing over the ball, just number 11. What can he do? Can he produce some magic for his team? Zambia under pressure here with a man down. There are 3 minutes to go. And Zambia hold on for that gold medal. Oh, South Africa force penalties. What do we expect here? Oh, unfortunately, South Africa
I think the frustration is starting to look evident from South Africa now.
Of course, it is. You know, when you have been on this pitch before, it's hot. You're losing to a team that is a man down. The frustration will definitely be there. You're trying to find a way, but there's just no way. And Zambia are holding their line very, very well. It has been a very entertaining game, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Idas Sports Valley in Stellenbosch, South Africa, where the CAF Under-15 Football Championships have been hosted here. The COSAFA region of Southern Africa. 10 teams had participated in this tournament, and it's 2 teams remaining, and 1 team will emerge victorious to win that $100,000 first prize and a ticket to the 2026 Continental CAF AFCON Championships. It is South Africa with a throw in here. Can they fight back? Can they find their way back into this game as they did last year in Namibia when they had to come back? We go down against Zambia to win on penalties. What will happen here right now? Here comes South Africa with a throw in. Raspehi. Zambia defend their lines. Zambia battling, they're holding on. They need to fight even harder. Kienu Moses for the throw in. Looking for a teammate. Time is running away. Time is running out for South Africa. Another throw in to South Africa. It's still Moses on the ball. Dangerous times for Zambia here. South Africa with the ball. South Africa, Modise. Very, very good customers. Modise. Oh, Zambia clear their lines. South Africa will need to find something here. They have but 1 minute to try and get back into this game. South Africa. Novete. Zambia defend you again, but it is a corner kick for South Africa. This could be a very, very crucial moment in this game for both teams. South Africa find an equalizer. We are headed to the penalties. Zambia can defend this one well. They will be crowned the 2025 champions. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, the Zambian African girls have already minted gold as they dethroned the defending champions South Africa by a 0-0 in the earlier game. South Africa with a corner kick here in the last minute of the game. What will happen here? South Africa. Oh, poor penalty from them allows Zambia to clear their lines. And it's the goal scorer. It's the goal scorer. What can he do? Musimuko. Can he play through his teammate? Oh, he holds on to the ball selfishly. Should have played that on his teammate who was on, but they still hold on to position. It is all but full time. The referee checks his watch. What does he do? Does he let it go? For a couple of more minutes, Zambia pump a bunch of goals to the box. South Africa clear their lines. South Africa, it's now or never. Zambia defend it well, and the referee checks his watch. It is time. The referee has blown the whistle, and it is over. Ladies and gentlemen, we have new champions here, and it is Zambia with the win. They have dethroned the 3-time defending champions in their own backyard by 2-1. It has ended here. Zambia 2, South Africa 1. Michelle, what a game.
What a game indeed, Clifford. You have to say Zambia deserved this one. It was only fitting. They absolutely you could tell that they wanted it. Throughout this tournament, they have proven as to why they deserve to win this game. Only one can win, and surely Zambia have taken it from the get-go. You saw that how they pushed in that first half, going up first. Of course, rather South Africa going up first, and then they found an equalizer just before halftime. We showed you how badly they wanted. They didn't let that goal of South Africa sort of them dim their light to keep going forward. They did that, they scored, and after halftime, they still kept it together. Then guess what? They got a red card, but still it did not stop them from going forward. So that's what it's really all about, and just congratulations to Zambia. Absolutely well deserved.
Absolutely, Michelle, you are right. They well deserved. They worked very hard. Went a man down with 15 minutes to go, but they held on and fought even harder for a historic win for the boys and girls here. Their first trophy at the 4th attempt. South Africa, boys and girls, have both been dethroned on home soil. Michelle, it looks like if you want to win this tournament, you are going to have to do it away from home. South Africa have done 3 times away from home, and they get beaten at home.
But also, that's a good thing. That's a good thing for the development of schools football, and being able to go out of the country and still be able to get that far from home. It's commendable.
I feel Zambia, this is Zambia's second home here in South Africa. We have had a lot of players from Zambia playing the trade in the South African leagues here. So we seem to understand this league very, very well. And you can see the weather is not a problem for the Zambian players. They adapted well, they fought well, and they have won it. And there are the highlights of the game. This was a save from the South African goalkeeper there that allowed South Africa to go on to goal. And this is where the goal was created. Poor defending there from the Zambian defender who allowed the striker to run past him. And so from the ensuing free kick, the goalkeeper made a mess out of it, allowing Idris to tap in for a very, very easy goal for his fourth of the tournament. Very, very messy from the goalkeeper there. But he is such a lucky man as his team Zambia have come back and won this game by 2-1. It was a very good high-intensity game between two very, very good sides. There's the goal from Zambia. Top walk past the goalkeeper there. That was Michael Chilinda, number 11 from Zambia. And you could understand why he would take off his jersey. He was very, very excited. This has been the final, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that skill from jersey number 10, Chimambu. And here comes Zambia, looking, searching, some skills there. Shaka of South Africa. What a marvel has been to watch in this tournament. Look at that skill. It takes a strong hand to stop him. In Zambia side, Zambia came back here. Look at that. Goalkeepers, from the goalkeeper straight into the strike, the path of Musimuko, which is number 17, who made no mistake from close range to score the second for Zambia and the winning goal. Michelle, what do you make of the goals that we have witnessed in today's game?
You look some of them and how they could avoid it. They could have been avoided by the opponents, particularly South Africa's first goal.
Yeah.
I think that was a sloppy one. But at the end of the day, it's at the back of the net.
Yes.
That's all that matters. It does not matter how you score. It's about the fact that you score. So I think particularly this game has shown the quality that SADC has to produce, the quality that these youngsters have, the future that's ahead of them. And this is only the beginning for them, honestly.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's time now for celebrations for both teams. I think big applause to South Africa as well. They have defended this title for 3 years. They deserve all the praise. And they pass on the torch now to Zambia, who qualified to the 2026 Continental CAF African Football Championship to be held next year. Congratulations once more to Zambia's young Polo boys and the young Copa Queens of Zambia, who have both minted gold at this year's 2025 COSAFA Region CAF African Football Schools Championships. Zambia boys and girls walk away with $100,000 each for infrastructure improvement in their schools, while South Africa boys and girls made $75,000 each, and the runners-up, the third place teams, $1 and bronze medals. Well done to the referees as well. They have been amazing.
Absolutely. Also, we have other awards as well. Particular players who have stood out in this tournament, whether it's the boys and the girls. And they too will be.
What a lovely, lovely weekend it has been for these young footballers, the winners, the losers. I think they've all come out, shown us skills. They have been
Absolutely. Now we are waiting to get rewarded officially. And we are waiting for the prize giving ceremony to commence. We'll see exactly as to who we know already in terms of those obvious prizes, like the first, third place, second place winners at the individual awards, as well as the FIFA Player Award. Here to be announced as to who will take that one up. It has been a weekend of action here from Stellenbosch between several nations. South Africa, I think, have been an excellent host overall.
absolutely.
Been great here in Stellenbosch, and also those who have come out in numbers here today who have been fantastic. It's nice to know that when you play home, your supporters will always be there physically to support you as well.
That's
Quite
very true. Yeah.
massive.
Yes.
But there, as you see, the beautiful trophies for both the boys and the girls. How beautiful is that?
It
Really,
is
really
absolutely
beautiful.
beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
And life-changing opportunities. Just being a part of this tournament as a whole is already a huge achievement.
Yeah.
To be able to partake and represent your nation at that age too. So now you also go back to school next year and you're able to tell these stories that look, I played for Namibia
Yeah.
at the age of 14, age of 13.
Mhm.
Some of these players being young as 12. So an incredible tournament.
It has been an
It's
incredible tournament indeed.
the silver medalist for this year, the boys silver medalist, South Africa. App still just not over. Oh, you never be fresh for them. They compared to the others who lost out a bit earlier today.
Absolutely. The rivalry continues between these two good footballing nations, South Africa and Zambia. And it was good to see them in these two finals. And we can only hope that the other teams will learn some lessons from these two teams and come back stronger in 2026 to try and be the champions as well.
Absolutely. Here in Stellenbosch. And we've had incredible matchups, the group stages. We had three groups. Group A consisted of four groups. B and C, and all had three. So the winners are coming from Group C, Zambia, the boys and the girls. South Africa were from Group A, group that had four teams in it. But they are lined up and ready to receive their accolades, the players and the teams as a whole. On your screen, the silver medalist of the girls' competition. I think that's Captain Farah Thomas speaking to South African player from the boys' team. In that they scooped a double silver. You can see that is in his eyes. Definitely still in distraught. Still young though. I think that's why it even hurts more for them. It's the first time. It might even have been the first time being able to play in a final, and you lose out. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Feel like you failed your nation. You're doing it at home too. Even worse. But they should know that they have been absolutely incredible, and they've represented their nations very well. And the reason why they have tears in their eyes is because they're passionate and they really care about the fact that they represent their nation well.
That is very, very true. And it would be lovely as well to see these cool kids moving on to the national teams that will play in next year's Africa Cup of Nations under 17 tournaments and the World Cups as well. As we have seen over the last year, had some players from the Zambian and South African teams in the CAF African Championships as well, and the World Cup as well. So this is a big stage for them, good for their development, and hopefully they can keep growing from here. But as COSAFA insists, education should not be forgotten.
Indeed. And this is very evident. School learners, school football should be prioritized. And look at those individual accolades as well, or waiting for to be received by the respective winners. They are the tournament's top goal scorer, goalkeeper. He's still accolades waiting to be received. Here at the Idas Valley Sport Ground in Stellenbosch. You have been with us since the beginning. We thank you on the commitment as the medals make their way, being brought out. Some of those just being held now. some of the also young. You see the thing. Another thing about this tournament, who is a part that's just to inspire and to say that, you know,